straight.
So we have a question for the men.
Yeah.
So if you guys got asked on a date by a woman, are you paying or are you letting them?
care.
So are you like, okay, like, hey, let's go on a date. Are you paying?
I really don't care.
So what if she tried to pay? Would you let her pay?
Sure. She's like adamant about it. Like I think there's like no, let me pay, and you're not gonna be a jerk about it.
Closer to the mic, please.
That's cute, you know.
What about you?
If a girl asks me out, yeah, she can pay for that shit.
Ha!
Would you say yes?
Jesus.
Yeah. I like it if a girl simps for me.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah. It's so fucking rare. It's refreshing. Yeah.
That is fun, huh?
No, yeah. If a girl's fucking
is
simping,
this free game
fuck
for
yeah.
us? Should we be asking men on dates?
Well,
I think you would have a very high success rate.
I mean,
Really?
there's a couple different train of thoughts on this. I think some guys are like into this, like they want to be in their masculine frame.
Yeah.
And I think there's validity to that. And some guys are just traditional and they're going to be like, nope, I want to pay. Me personally, I don't think it's a turnoff if the guy pays. I think that's more fucking gangster. That's way more gangster than she's so into you that she's asking you out. She's paying on the date. You can still lead and be in your masculine and she's simping for you.
But
that's
like,
some gangster shit.
Do you like respect her less?
No, I respect her more.
Yeah. Really?
I see his angle.
I don't see. Here's the thing.
Because what if he's gonna be like, oh, she wants me so bad, like she's like taking me out.
Dude,
That's rare.
It's
really,
just a nice thing
dude,
to do.
It's kind of hot.
Dude, I like it when a girl's like kind of. I don't like it when a girl's like.
Too much.
Ah,
How do I explain this?
She's trying to sugar mama.
If a girl's like, for example, if she were to approach me and it was like in a really masculine, like, hey, wanna fuck, like if
assertive.
it was super direct, but if she approached me and she was kind of like coy and a little shy about it, that would be super fucking hot. So same with like if a girl DMs me first, if she went about it in like a tactful way, major turn on. And if she fucking paid for the date, I don't know, maybe I'm gonna get dragged in the chat, but like,
I mean, I think that's a positive
I'm super
thing.
down for it.
It's also
I'm
encouraging.
super down.
If it encourages women to like sit in their power or stand in their power and like not be afraid to maybe do something that might be perceived as a little bit more masculine. I think that's where that bridge of understanding is.
Yeah, and I still like to lead. You know, I still like to lead in relationships. But if a girl is like, I don't know, I kind of like it when a girl's like, see, I don't like this chasing idea or like girls who play hard to get.
But girls like that.
Like what?
I feel like girls like to be
The
chased.
chase, yeah.
Probably.
When I would feel wanted, like I would never ask
Yeah.
a guy out first.
Sure.
Even if I like someone.
But so I think the thing is though, is that you like it because you're in a position of power. Because if the guy's trying to get you, you're in like a better negotiating position in the same way that like, for example, if I reach out to a company to do a brand deal, they're in a stronger negotiating position because I went to them. But if they come to me, it's just like a framework where I have more negotiating power if they're coming to me.
Yeah.
And that's how basically women's position is. Women have a bunch of dudes coming to them, so they have much more options. They're much more capable of being in the stronger negotiating position. So,
But I would say women risk more when they're dating.
I agree.
I think it's a bigger risk as a woman
Yeah.
dating.
Yeah. Especially like, I mean, age, like if you're trying to have kids or anything, like men don't really have to worry about that. Like you can be 40 and go around and find some 20-year-old to.
but I look, and I because of I've had plenty of experience having to be the initiator, because for most men, you have to be the initiator. Otherwise, you're going to be, you're going to die virgin, bro. For most men, if you don't initiate, like, you're done.
Yeah, because girls like a masculine guy that will come and like show that they want them and like kind of work for them. Like girls want that. Like I feel like the whole feminism and everything, they try to break that down, and they're trying to say that's not true, but it is. It's like human nature for women.
Yeah.
I think you think girls coming to you and like being like more assertive to you is hot. We think guys coming to us and doing the same.
But that's the default, though. That's the default. So I'm perfectly capable of being the initiator. I've done it for the vast majority of my relationships. Although I have found that a lot of my relationships, the girls met me a little bit more in the middle. Like they showed a little bit more effort and interest, where there's like, a lot of girls will not play hard to get, but my philosophy on being hard to get, if you're hard to get, you quickly become hard to want. So I don't want a girl who's like, I don't know. I like it when girls are like, I'm a really no bullshit guy, so I'm the type of guy, I'm like, hey, I like you. Do you like me? Cool, we're good. I don't want a girl it's like where I'm I don't know where I stand with her.
I kind of disagree. I feel like I want the guy to come to me, but I also want the guy to be kind of hard to get. Like, I think my husband did that and it worked because he was like still hard to get.
Yeah, it's like a weird dance. Like, I feel like you need a little bit of both. Like, it can't be too hard to get, but you can't also be just come and get me. I'm open range, open season over
here. Because that means he's gonna be for anybody.
Yeah, like that's not attractive either.
If you're too forward early on, it's like you said, it's this dance that you have to meet it. If you're too forward early on, it's also kind of a turn off. Like, that's
but
weird.
I think you're like right on the money when you're saying kind of like you're acknowledging women being in this position of power where like the guys are asking them out, and so they're kind of the weak one where they have the chance of getting rejected.
Yep.
And I think that's kind of where a lot of this resistance and the kind of issues come up in these topics about relationships, because we might think that because women are in that position of power, we need to disempower them by teaching men like tactics that make them feel like they're in the position of power, when in reality I think it's about seeing each other as like sentient beings, like deserving of compassion, deserving of love, deserving of healthy relationships, not about winning.
Yeah, sure. I'll just say, at least for me, and look, for the vast majority of my experiences with women, I would say generally speaking, I've been the one who's a bit more taking the initiative. However, I'm not going to lie and sit here and say if a girl slides into my DMs, for example, that's a turnoff. Absolutely not. And look, I can lead it from there, but if a girl shows a little bit of initiative, and I don't want a girl in my DM like, let me f*** you. No, I don't want that, but just like show you're interested, clearly. But it doesn't have to be this like really abrasive thing.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But I also don't like it if a girl like slides into my DMs and is like kind of coy with it and is like, "Hey, how's your day going?" I'm like, bro, just be. I like when girls are upfront, just upfront. Hey, whatever. Thought you were cute. Whatever. And yeah. So.